gift that I hope to give my children towards the end of my life is I can free them from any conflict by making sure they know exactly what I want. So they can be in a position where we actually have an opportunity to cry and to laugh and do all the things you need to do to kind of go through the dying process, but not have to have it so that it's a war between every member of the family, or worse yet, a war between the people that really care about me. I integrated talking about death into just our normal conversation rather than when it was really right before me. So my kids know exactly what I want in terms of how I want my body treated. They know in terms of who's responsible and how I want them to take care of me and each other, what they do for my assets, because I know it's going to be a scary process when I'm in the place where I am not able to take care, or I'm so sick that I need them to step in. But I don't want them to have to go through that same conversation that I had with my mom, where I had to kind of draw it out of her. Well, what do? I know I'm responsible and I want to really kind of follow your wishes, but I got to know what they are. And if you can't talk to me about them, well, how am I going to guess? To make it so that it's okay to talk about dying, because it's just a natural part, kind of make it so that we can get rid of some of the taboo nature of talking about death, and being able to sit around the dinner table and bring up the subject in a way that doesn't feel like it's morbid, that it just feels like it's just a natural part of a natural conversation that you can have, and to make us all feel better in a weird sort of way, make you feel comfortable that you know what's coming, and you're A, prepared, and B, not afraid, and C, really clear about what I want, and how I want to be treated. And it's to the certain extent, it's not for me how I want to be treated. It's for the people that I really love and care for, that it's easy for them to be able to kind of know how to fulfill my wishes in a way that's really kind of consistent with what I want and who I am. And that's what I want to give to someone. I know what I'm hoping for my children. I'm hoping specifically to avoid getting them into a position of conflict. I love them with all my heart. I've always have, and we have this really deep, wonderful relationship. My two girls have a wonderful relationship. They really care for each other. It would feel like such a failure for me as a parent at the very end of my life to be in a position where I put my kids in conflict because they had a different idea of what I wanted. That would just be a tragedy. It would feel like I just absolutely failed.